Okay, so pretty much finished mixing our load of feed. I'll go feed the rest. Get them fed up. No, pause you till we get to the pen. We hit the road up here. Alright, well, we're pins picking up where we left off. There's my damn cow. Just being stubborn as shit, but you know, that's a cow for you. So I don't have like an alleyway fence or anything built yet. I'm gonna build one out of hot wire to keep all my weak calves from eating out of my feed bunks. So that's something I'm gonna have to do next week, because I've got to get calves out on wheat. It's time. I planned on having them out the first, but I'm not gonna have them out the first. The wheat's ready, calves are ready, I'm not ready. That's usually how that goes. So this is the other part of those big yearling heifers that are shipping the 3rd. They can put some feed away. They are not messing around. I gotta roll down my window. That's my gasket. For some reason, this truck's been this way since I bought it. Window doesn't roll all the way up. May not even be the right glass that's in it. I gotta open up my little feed door. It's coming up. Everything's cold. It's taking a while. Alright, I fed these girls 1,500 this morning. They've cleaned the bunk. Pulled up here, get my chute down. All right, let's give them some feed. So they're good. You can look in my mirror and watch it put out the feed. I put some, since these are new pins, they don't have a layer of manure in them. They're really dusty. So I put down some straw in all these pins just to kind of let them spread it out. The dust has just been ridiculous for them. I'll back up so I didn't get it all put out. But now these would be a very good set of heifers to feed out, I think. Just the way they are, the way they've gained, the frame that they got to them, like I think they would probably do really good in a feed pen, especially coming off grass. Oh, a little over 1560. Now we're gonna feed some cattle I got into background. We'll feed those 2 pens, and then we gotta go to the barn pens and feed on them for a little bit. So these calves came off hay this morning. A little snot in her nose. And now they're gonna go to a full feed ration, which I fed them 720. We'll feed them 700 again. There's 100 some odd head of them. And probably a little bit too much for them, but we'll kind of maybe back off the next day or two and let them clean everything up. So I'm just going right down the top of this hay that they're finishing up, and then I'll stop maybe one evening and I won't feed them and make them slick it all up. But they know the hay's down there and they'll want to eat it. There's the yearling that does not belong in this pen. He belongs in that pen because they've just been silly. So I put in these new pens, but the calves, I mean, it's just like any other feed pen. They'll put their head under the cable and they'll push it up and they'll just climb their way out. So that's really annoying, but that's just a feedlot for you, I guess. These are all 700-pound calves that came in here. I gotta babysit them. They've been really interesting. They did really good. And then all of a sudden, in the past couple days, they have just been having trouble. Fluctuating the temperature, a little bit of dust, things like that. They came in coughing really bad when they got here, and we mass treated them. And they still just, it's a good thing they came here. They needed someone to babysit them. Because if they hadn't sent them somewhere like this, you know, calves that big, I don't want to say it, but I think they would have lost a few of them. And we still might, you know, that's, but hopefully not, but that's always a possibility. I mean, you never count your chickens till they've hatched, and they still might lose a calf. I would feel pretty bad if that happened because of how big they are. You shouldn't lose a calf that big, but you know, the story that was with the calves really doesn't match up with the way the calves are. You know, that's all there is to it. What they said they did with the calves and kind of what I've seen with the calves just doesn't match up. But at the same rate, you know, I've got some calves that kind of the same background that I'm having trouble with them too. So I think a lot of it may just be the year. Maybe may have a lot to do with it. It's just the year that we're in. So that makes it tough. You start questioning your practices, and you start questioning the reputation of the person. You know, did they actually do that with the calves, or did they not do it and say they did it? It's hard to tell, especially this year. It's really hard to tell. We're mass treating cattle that we wouldn't have had to mass treat, but that's just kind of the year we're in. And I know some idiot will comment Sicktober, but you know, that doesn't have a damn thing to do with it. It's just the fall. You can get the same issue in any month. It's like the rain in September that we had. Didn't have anything to do with it being October. Just had to do with it being the fall and the right weather. You know, we've had a good year, but now it's getting dusty here. And places where it's not dusty, they're still having the same issue. So it's just, I don't know, maybe I'm just bitching too much, but we'll get going around here and we'll get the last of our pins fed up. This is going to be a very long video, but it's worth it. Got the old strip hopper on the Ford the other night. Now we've got the barn to feed. This is I'll pause you and get you lined up here. So we're back. Get all lined up here. Get these calves fed up. These calves just got put into the barn because I ran out of room. And they really need to come out of the barn. Because I'm going to have more calves coming. But they were lucky and they got put in the barn. So they're pretty happy. Those are calves at the top. Oh. A little over again, 320. Now, see, I got to redo all my feed sheets because I don't. Yeah, I got more pins than I had on my feed sheets and all that fun stuff. These guys probably 300 pounds unload. One back there, I've doctored 4 or 5 of these calves. So as far as these calves are going that are coming in, these calves have all had Draxxin before they got here, and with the conditions we're having right now, our res floor isn't working like it used to, and Baytril's not doing as good of a job as it was. So now we're giving the Prevo and Prevail, which Prevail is just a Flunixin, which is a steroid. Just give them a boost, but I know this will torque somebody off. The only way the Prevo is working at all is we're giving a double dose of it. So twice what the application rate calls for, and it's working great that way. If you give the actual 1 cc per 100 pounds, that cat's gonna die. And I hate to say that, because I'm sure somebody will be like, you need to follow the label. But the label, that's the recommended rate for the label, is I'm watching calves just fall over and die. So, you know, that's always fun. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the little ride along, and you can see that we're full of cattle. And we'll catch you on the next one.